Hello to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What I'd absolutely love to do today is go through a book entitled The Gaslight Effect, and the book is authored by Robin Stern and was published on the 9th of January 2018. A very interesting book that talks about a topic which is quite topical and something that people talk about without really understanding in detail what gaslighting actually is. So this book explores the psychological manipulation known as gaslighting, and interestingly, this is a term that derived from a 1938 play entitled Gaslight, where a husband manipulates his wife into doubting her perception of reality. So this author, Stern, delves into the dynamics of gaslighting, its effects on victims, and how to recognize and address this form of severe and debilitating mental and emotional abuse. So, a very, very serious talk today on a very serious topic. So the first point that the author makes is basically defining and getting us to understand what gaslighting actually is. And the author defines gaslighting as a form of emotional abuse where one person manipulates another person into questioning their own reality, their memories and perceptions. And this abuse, or this form of abuse, often leads victims to feel very confused, anxious, and unable to function and trust themselves. So we need to basically identify and recognize the signs of gaslighting. And this author outlines common signs to look out for, such as the persistent denial of facts, trivialization of the victim's feelings, the use of lies to create doubt, and recognizing these behaviors is crucial, absolutely crucial, for individuals who may be experiencing mental and emotional abuse, and for them to understand that they are a victim. So we look at what is the cause and what sits behind gaslighting. We look at the role of power and control. And Stern emphasizes that gaslighting is rooted in power dynamics. The gaslighter seeks to control the victim by undermining their confidence and asserting dominance, often leading to an imbalance of power within a relationship. I remember hearing years ago that in every relationship there is a winner and a loser. And this helps me now understand what that is all about. The author then talks about the impact on mental health, and this book discusses the severe psychological effects on gaslighting on individuals, including intense anxiety, terrible depression, and a diminished sense of self-worth. The constant uncertainty and self-doubt created by gaslighting can be, in fact, very debilitating indeed. We look at the cycle of gaslighting, and the author explains that gaslighting often occurs in cycles where the abuser alternates between affectionate behaviour and manipulation. So love bombing and brutal manipulation. And it's this inconsistency that can confuse victims and make them more dependent on the gaslighter for validation. This is powerful stuff. Sad, but very powerful. One of the tactics that the gaslighter uses is isolation, and Stern highlights that gaslighters often isolate their victims from friends and family to maintain and enhance their control, because through severing these connections, the gaslighter can reinforce their influence and prevent the victim from gaining outside perspectives. So what are the strategies? How can we solve this? How can we work with this? The author offers practical strategies for individuals who believe that they are being gaslit. This includes documenting incidents, seeking support from trusted friends or professionals, working on rebuilding self-trust and confidence. So keeping a journal, keeping contemporaneous notes where you just SMS yourself when something happens with a timestamp will just help you build a picture and understand a little bit better what's going on and when it's going on and the frequency and volume. We talk about setting boundaries, and once again this book offers good advice and emphasises the importance of establishing and maintaining boundaries in relationships. Victims are encouraged to assert their needs and limits, which can help counteract the gaslighter's influence, to their dismay and disappointment, of course. Stern discusses the presence and the process of reclaiming one's reality and sense of worth. This involves recognising one's feelings, trusting one's perceptions, and gradually distancing themselves from the gaslighter's influence and manipulation. And the final point is awareness and education. The author stresses the need for broader awareness and education about this gaslighting phenomenon. By understanding this form of emotional abuse, individuals can better protect themselves and support others who may be experiencing similar situations. In this book, The Gaslight Effect, Robin Stern sheds light on the subtle yet harmful nature of gaslighting and its impact on individuals' mental health and well-being. By embracing these 10 key lessons, readers can develop a deeper understanding of gaslighting, recognising its signs, and equip themselves with strategies to reclaim their sense of self and reality.